Biomanufacturing is a $4 trillion industry, and US can play a very significant role in that industry. Biomanufacturing in general can produce a variety of molecules that can go into cosmetics, can go into food, it can also go into the fuel that goes into your engine of your car. So it's a wide area of application that it offers. My name is Deepti Tanjore. I'm the director of the Advanced Biofuels and Bioproducts Process Development Unit, also known as the ABPDU, at the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory. We are really trying hard to commercialize technologies that are successful in laboratories around the world, but not working in commercial scale production. At the ABPDU, we are helping a variety of collaborators, mostly startups, but also working with academic entities and large companies to transition their technologies from milliliters to commercially relevant conditions. Our collaborators are typically scientists who have developed a technology at the lab scale. We come in and we help them understand how a bioreactor and a downstream unit operation behaves. Not only do we have the novel equipment, but also the expertise in commercializing. For example, we've learned so many different ways of what not to do. Now, when someone walks in, that's where we start first. If there are 10 ways towards failure, we probably already know 3 of them, and we help companies focus on the areas where they need improvement and get out of the door faster to their commercial scale partners. So we've helped over 90 companies produce 20 products. A good example would be the human fat analog in human breast milk that Checker Spot is making. We've helped Ripple Milk produce pea-based protein milk that you can go to a store now and purchase that was originally prototyped at the ABPDU. Mango Materials is converting waste gases from anaerobic digesters into plastics. Zymochem is making textiles, materials that can be used in diapers. That's just the beginning of our science or scale-up research. We have a variety of projects going on. Another example I have, we're collaborating with a Joy Group at UC Berkeley to develop quantum sensing technologies to understand what a cell is producing intracellularly during biomanufacturing inside a bioreactor. These kinds of novel technologies, really fully understanding molecular level changes that are occurring at commercially relevant conditions, will have a substantial impact on how we engineer for performance in the commercial scale environment. I'm most excited about building a self-driving bioreactor. Personally, I think that the way we conduct fermentations right now hasn't changed in over 20-25 years. So imagine this, right now we have sensors telling us what has happened a few seconds or a few minutes ago. Think about sitting in a self-driving car and it's telling you there was a stop sign a few seconds ago. With the novel technologies that we are developing, we're hoping to be able to predict what will happen, so see the future at least a few minutes in advance. And in that case, we have an opportunity to actually reroute the fermentation process and get to the optimal level much faster. The kind of generational jobs that US can generate through biomanufacturing in rural communities, that will really help increase the economic activity in these areas. Where there is a lot of feedstock, there are people who can be trained and jobs that can be created, but do not have the technology at this time to make that happen. And that's what we are really focused on. With biomanufacturing, not only can we make medicines, we can make food, we can even make bacteria that can make the soil better to make plants better and thereby food better for us. So it will touch a variety of different points in our supply chain and thereby affect our life for the better.